Hi guys, Luna here, welcome to this Skyrim console mod showcase video for PS4 and Xbox One. Today we have two 6-mod videos. I think going forward we can make one change that's going to give us some more mods to choose from every day. Usually I only cover new mods that are released, but there are actually loads of mods I have not covered before that get updated so are part of the latest section in the mods library in your game. So this gives me some extra mods to work with each day. So I now cover new latest releases and the latest versions of mods I haven't done before, which will give us a bit more mods for videos. Since the mods out lately are also non-existent, what do you guys think of also having a 6 potential mod video, where I go over 6 mods that are out for PC and are still to be added to consoles? It's pretty much the same as my original mod videos where we had 6 upcoming mods, except I can't call it that as I don't know if these mods will actually make it to consoles ever. So essentially we can just get ourselves excited about mods that could potentially see in the future on Xbox One and PS4. As there are some huge mods that could potentially come to Xbox One especially, like immersive armors and weapons, which I think is like the holy grail of mods for people. So let me know what you think about that. It's obviously not going to be a showcase as I will leave that for mod showcase videos, but we could still look at some of the potential mods we could see in the future. Anyway guys, we have mods to look through, so let's just jump into this video. The Ebony Spellbreaker allows the player to reforge Spellbreaker into an Ebony shield at the Smithing Forge or Anvil in Skyrim. You need Spellbreaker in your inventory for this option to be available, and the process requires Ebony ingots as well. Once Spellbreaker is reforged, it will have the same stats as the original, but will look like an Ebony shield, and it has the Ebony keyword, meaning it can be smithed twice using the Ebony Smithing perk and the Arcane Blacksmithing perk as well, and you need Ebony ingots to temper it. No smithing perks are needed to reforge Spellbreaker into the Ebony one in the first place, so keep that in mind. Our next mod is called No Falling Leaves and No Barrels, and I decided to put these two mods together as they're pretty much the same, but they're quite small. The mod removes all the falling leaves in-game, something that's pretty common to do to improve your FPS. The other mod though, which I've not seen before, is No Barrels. The mod removes all unessential barrels from the game. Personally, I like having barrels lying around as it adds a bit of atmosphere to the game, but if you're desperate and your game is a bit too broken, then I guess you can try these two mods out to try and help you improve your frames per second. Next up we have Superior Standing Stones. This mod aims to rebalance standing stones while respecting the vanilla game, but adding to it in a lore friendly way, taking some inspiration from prior games. So the Superior Standing Stones make the following changes. Thief, all stealth skills increase 20% faster and stamina is increased by 50. For the mage, all magic skills improve 20% faster and magicka is increased by 50. For the warrior, all combat skills increase by 20% faster as well, and health is increased by 50. Apprentice, magicka is increased by 100 and regenerates 100% faster. Magicka resistance reduced by 50%. For the Atronach Stone, increases magicka by 150, absorbs 50% of magicka from hostile spells, and magicka does not regenerate. The Lady Stone, health and stamina regenerate 50% faster. The Lover's Stone, all skills improve 15% faster and increase speech by 20. For the Tower Stone, unlock any expert level lock once per day and increase smithing by 20. Shadow, become invisible and inaudible for 120 seconds per day. The Serpent Stone, paralyze the target for 10 seconds and does 25 points of damage per second. Finally, the Large Stone increases armor rating by 100 points and increases magicka resistance by 20%. So that's all of the stones. There's two other ones that didn't get any changes, and those are the Steed and the Ritual Stone. So if you're looking for some better stones in-game, then try out the Superior Standing Stones mod. Next up we have the Efficient Perk Overhaul. The Efficient Perk Overhaul is a mod that aims to reduce the number of perk points players need to spend on unavoidable and boring perks. So Efficiency Perk Overhaul is designed for players who enjoy the vanilla perk tree, but don't want to waste so many perk points. The mod is fully compatible with existing characters and can be safely uninstalled at any time as well, so it won't mess up your game. So what changes does the mod actually make? Well, it changes the base perks and spell level perks of every skill tree to level up automatically as your skill progresses. Base perks are the perks found at the start of every skill tree, the ones that grant 20% effectiveness of a given skill. Spell level perks are the perks that cut casting cost in half for a given spell, level or school of magic. This means that as you progress your skill, you don't need to purchase those perks with perk points. They're unlocked automatically. For example, if you make it to 25 Destruction, Apprentice Destruction will unlock automatically. If you make it to 60 in One-Handed, the 4th rank of Armsman will unlock automatically. This change is applied to every skill except for Smithing, which has no base perks. This effectively reduces the number of perk points you need to waste on perks that are crucial to your skill's progress. Now you can save those perk points for the ones that are more interesting than simply increasing a skill's effectiveness by 20%, or cutting casting costs in half for a new level of spells. For crafting perks, well, crafting perks receive special attention. Smithing has been reworked into a linear branch where you learn both heavy and light smithing as you progress. This removes the need to go down both sides just for the ability to craft a certain kind of weapon or armor for a companion. For enchanting, Fire, Frost, Storm Enchanter have now been combined into a single perk called Elemental Enchanter. Enchanting also has a new option called Perk Unarmored Enchanter, which increases the effectiveness of enchantments on clothing and circlets. And of course the base perks Enchanter levels up automatically as well. Finally, changes to Alchemy, and the change is centered around the Experimenter perk. Experimenter levels up automatically as your skill progresses, just like the base perk of Alchemy. And that's really the only change, but this will let you save perk points for the more interesting Alchemy perks in the game. So if you're looking for a complete overhaul to the perks in game and making it a bit easier for you to level up, which I definitely think some of these perks are a bit pointless for you to spend perk points on myself, then definitely check out this mod. This is a simple mod that stops the guards from calling your character a sneak thief simply because you have leveled sneak past 30. It's all about preventing that break of immersion, so the mod actually changes all 16 guard dialogue options that trigger when you reach level 30 in a certain skill. So things like when they mention your honeyed words when you reach level 30 in speech. All these dialogue options now only happen once you reach level 75. So for a lot of people that will take a long time to happen and won't happen until much later in the game. Our final mod of the video is the Viking Settlement Overhaul, a mod that adds into Skyrim a new settlement just beside Solitude, and I have to admit it's a really cool settlement. It's not really big, but it's definitely awesome. The settlement is built onto the side of a hill and runs to the river, so you're very strategically placed. The river one side and a large wooden fence around the other side with a gate. In the settlement you get 4 houses, each come with a bed, storage, cooking areas, sitting areas, and there's plenty of mannequins as well. The outside has plenty of stuff, so like farming areas for both crops and animals, watchtowers around the fence so you can guard the place, and plenty of areas to make stuff including a smelter and full smithing area. Finally, the settlement has a great hall. It's pretty much a redecorated Jorrvaskr in Whiterun, except it looks really cool. It has an area for the 3 most important people in Viking society, which are nobles I think, and then you have loads of tables and food for everyone else, along with a huge fire pit as well. It's all pretty impressive, and actually I think the whole place is very well designed. So guys, that's it for today's video. Yes, all the mods out today were smaller, but I just put into the video what mods are out each day. So I will be back later with another mod video, the exact same as this one for more mods. If you enjoyed, like, comment and subscribe. I will be back later for more Skyrim Special Edition. Until then, stay awesome, and I will see you all next time.